What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video of boar extinction, and today I'm going to be showing you how to bait a hog trap when you're dealing with a very evasive sounder of hogs. And this group here consists of about 20 hogs or so like that, but I have trapped out here before, and so a couple of them have seen the gate drop in front of them, which was my mistake, but I had a majority of the hogs in the hog trap at the time after it had been sitting for quite some time, and I just decided to go ahead and close the gate. You really don't want to do that, especially if it's in front of a sow or a big old boar. And the reason is because they don't forget it. They're almost like elephants. They almost never forget what happens when the gate drops. So I am dealing with a smart sow. She has yet to come in the trap, but the rest of them are coming in. But she's also keeping the other 6 or 7 hogs that won't enter the trap on alert at all times, and it's causing some problems. So today I'm going to sweeten up my bait a little bit. I'm going to test my gate, make sure everything's all good there, because we should be dropping the gate tonight. We were so close last night. But the ingredients today is grape Kool-Aid and a pound of sugar. The sweeter the better. Now most of the time I use Texas hog bait. They're Blackout or Sawaiian Crush. If you guys don't know what they are, what it is, go check them out online. They're on TikTok, Facebook, they're everywhere, or even the website. So this, I normally use that attractant because it works so well. And so last night we were really close to dropping the gate on them, but she just would not allow herself to go in there. And so once the big matriarch sow enters the trap, then that's when I'm making progress. And so I want to convince her that it smells so good, regardless of what it's in, that she has to come in there and eat. And so that's what we're out here going to do today, and I'm going to show y'all how to do it. Okay, so what I have here, I'm out of corn. I thought I had a bag, but I'm out. So I'm just using some, I think it's like 10%. It's just regular horse feed. But the reason why I'm using this as an alternate for corn is because of the molasses content. And so I'm going to put this in the bucket here, and then I'm also going to put it in the trap. Now what I'm going to do here in the trap is, because she's hanging up right out here, this is where like the barrier line is. This she's not coming any closer than this really. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to string a line out here into the trap, because I want to give her enough time to get in there to eat. And I don't want her hanging up right here under the gate. This is most of the time where they hang up at, is because a smart pig doesn't like to really go under things when it comes to stuff like this, especially if she's been educated. So I try to get all my corn at the back of the trap, because I want them to get away from my gates. I want them in there far enough away from my gates. But today I'm going to string it out here about 3 or 4 feet out in front of the gate on both gates here, and that way she can eat. And the longer that she's here eating, the more comfortable she's going to be around this enclosure, especially when all the other pigs are in there. She can see them. I want to keep her right here, so eventually she has to go in there and eat, knowing that the majority of the good smelling stuff is inside. First ingredient is a bag of sugar, because we want to use a lot of it. Second ingredient, grape Kool-Aid. Dump all of that. Okay, now water. Stir it up. I didn't have a stick, so I'm using a T-post. Try to get it all mixed in there. And we just dump it in a pile. Most of the time you want to keep it strung out, that way other pigs can come and eat it, because they do get very competitive when it comes to their food. So now I'm going to do about 2 more buckets like that, get all the grape and all the sugar I can get in here in this trap. And then I'm going to use the rest of it right out here. So I use that sweet feed. Now this stuff does not work near as good as corn. They would much rather prefer corn over anything. So I stuck some out there, 2 piles, and then a long line here, pause at the gate, and then start again, because I want them to eat all that. With as many piglets that are in here, they will eat that. So now I'm going to test my gates, because I have a hunch that something could be wrong, but I want to double check. That way when I close the gates later tonight, everything goes as smoothly as possible, because this place is gonna go crazy when I get all them hogs in there and the gates slam down. I can't have any mess ups with my trap.